It may surprise many of you in this room to learn that St. Louis did have an NBA team, and yes, they won the NBA championship. It happened in 1958, beating the Boston Celtics in 6 games. Ben Kerner, who you see on the screen, moved the team here from Milwaukee, and the St. Louis Hawks became the darlings of St. Louis for several years. Kerner's whole life was basketball. He was a savvy trader of players, acquiring several future Hall of Famers. But perhaps the best move was to draft a kid out of Louisiana named Bob Pettit. At the 30th reunion of the Hawks World Championship, Kerner talked about how St. Louis accepted his team. Kerner was a tough negotiator, though, as Bob Pettit related at the reunion. Pettit, by the way, scored 50 points in a 110-109 win over the Celtics in the deciding game.
Well, it was survive and succeed in St. Louis, or it was out of basketball. Fortunately, I came in at a time when they needed something. The Flyers had left, the Bombers had left, Bill Veeck and the Browns had left. There was nothing here in the wintertime, and luckily, I think if we came in with a bad team, we couldn't have made it. But we started winning immediately. And we had the type of player, the Pettit, the Hagans, the Martins, the Sheriff, that the public just loved. They mixed well. They did a lot of things for the community, and they accepted them. There wasn't any big shoe contract. There wasn't any big sponsorships. They did it, and Alex Hannum alluded to it. They loved the game, and they loved playing with each other, and that was the only reason they were in it, because their average salary, even those days, what, $8, $10, $20, $30,000. There was no multi-million-dollar contracts.
When I first came into professional basketball in 1954, I had to negotiate with Ben Kerner in Milwaukee. We sat in a lobby of we sat in a hotel room with the windows up, no air conditioning, negotiating. And I asked for $11,000. No, I asked for $15,000 is what I wanted. Ben offered me $11,000. I negotiated for 4 hours, and I did a masterful job. I gave him every argument you could think of, and I'm working him towards $15,000, and he listens. And at the end of 4 hours, through my negotiating skill, we arrived at a figure. It was $11,000. We compromised for it. So those are the kind of lessons that you never forget in life. You know, even today, I still remember that.
The great Bob Pettit. Greg will have the presentation of Ben Kerner's sons.
Well, this is a special moment, too. First of all, we're bringing something up here that few of us have ever gotten this close to, the real, actual World Championship trophy of the 1957-58 St. Louis Hawks in the National Basketball Association. Fortunately, their dad, and this is Ben and Kyle, their dad didn't give this trophy away to Atlanta when they bought the team. They asked for it. He said, "You didn't earn anything. It's not going anywhere. It's not leaving St. Louis." Well, the family has asked me to read this. On behalf of the whole Kerner family, we'd like to thank the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame and everyone involved with our father receiving this honor. We have great memories growing up hearing all the stories about the St. Louis Hawks, their NBA championship, and about all the great players from Bob Pettit, Cliff Hagan, Lenny Wilkins, Easy Ed McCauley, Doogie Martin, Al Ferrari, and the many other people that made the team what it was. We also got to hear great stories of pre-games, fistfights with Red Auerbach, which their father did on the court, late-night gym rummy games, and the occasional chair tossing. Not only were the Hawks a great team, but it was a great group of people who had remained close today. We are honored and proud to be here celebrating this induction with our family and all the honorees. Congratulations, Ben Kerner, and welcome to the Hall of Fame.